Thanks to the internet, anyone can have their 15 seconds of fame. This attention from the masses can totally change the lives of everyone involved. But what happens when people stop paying attention? The people on this list know what it's like to have all eyes on you and quickly have it taken away. They have become internet celebrities and live to tell the tale. Just wait until you see what MySpace Tom is up to now. If you're new to our channel, please click the red subscribe button and give this video a big thumbs up. Today, we're discussing the life after internet fame. Where are they now? Kony 2012. It seems like the world has forgotten about the Kony 2012 video that went viral in the spring of 2012. If you don't remember, let us help to refresh your memory. In March of that year, a nonprofit called Invisible Children released a video in the hopes they could spark the US government into stopping Joseph Kony. Kony happens to be a dangerous person operating a rebellion army in Uganda. The video was directed and narrated by Jack Russell, who became an overnight celebrity. It didn't take long for the film to reach the masses. In fact, in 72 hours alone, it had over 43 million views on YouTube. This prompted news outlets to dig deep into figuring out who Jack Russell and Invisible Children really were. This, of course, sent Jack Russell into a very public meltdown in the streets of San Diego. He ended up being arrested, and no one really paid attention to him or the campaign after. So where is Jack Russell now? Thankfully, he has fully recovered from his breakdown thanks to yoga and meditation. In 2016, he released another video called Move, which he hopes will bring world attention to Joseph Kony. Though this video didn't have near the reach of the original Kony 2012 video did, he said he was mentally prepared for the internet fame just in case. Miss Teen USA, South Carolina. Life is hard as a teenager. It can be even worse when you become an internet celebrity. Just ask Caitlin Upton, who was Miss Teen USA, South Carolina in 2007. While competing for the Miss Teen USA title, the beauty queen gave a less than stellar answer to the question of why 1/5 of Americans can't locate the US on a map. Her response was riddled with nonsense, and she kept saying the words such as over and over. Viewers at home were left astonished and took to the internet to make fun of the teen and post videos of her answer to the world to see. The response was pretty ruthless, and her rambled speech is still a massive pop culture reference. She admitted that right after the pageant, she lost a lot of friends and battled with depression for 2 years. She was even bullied in college over the whole ordeal. Thankfully, she wasn't in the spotlight for too long. Since her days as a beauty queen, Upton has moved to Los Angeles to pursue a career in acting. She appeared on shows like The Amazing Race, MTV's Ridiculousness, and has even started modeling. She's more gorgeous than ever, and thanks to her friends and family, she was able to survive going viral for all the wrong reasons. Tila Tequila. You may think that actress and reality star Tila Tequila is famous for being famous, but did you know she started as an internet celebrity? Back when MySpace was the biggest social media network on the planet, Tila Tequila had one of the most viewed profiles with 31.5 million views. That was a huge number back then. MTV picked up on her popularity and gave her a reality dating show called A Shot at Love with Tila Tequila, which lasted 2 seasons. After reality television, she tried her hand at acting and landed a speaking role in the Adam Sandler film I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry. Though she was on the tip of everyone's tongues 10 years ago, you don't see much of her in the limelight anymore. This is because all the attention she receives now is usually for all the wrong reasons. Tila Tequila doesn't shy away from speaking her mind, even when it's an unpopular opinion. She's often labeled as being racist against Jewish people, and her tweets got so extreme that Twitter disabled her account in November of 2016. She now posts bizarre video rants for her fans on her YouTube channel, which unsurprisingly has a very dismal number of views. Latarian Milton. Sometimes the news can be a goldmine when it comes to finding future internet stars. No one can forget when a local news station did a profile on a little boy named Latarian Milton. Milton stole his grandmother's car and took it for a joyride that included running over 2 mailboxes and hit 2 parked cars in a Costco parking lot. Usually this wouldn't be worldwide news, but Milton happened to be a 7-year-old at the time. The best parts of the hilarious news clip were the quotes from the young delinquent, One being, it's fun to do bad things. A video of the news profile was uploaded to YouTube, and it quickly went viral. Not only was Milton so young, but also people couldn't get over his colorful commentary. It's been 9 years since the incident, and we're happy to report that he has left his wicked ways in the past. In 2015, a local news station caught up with the viral star, and he was noticeably not a little boy anymore. He's now a high school sophomore and has dreams of playing in the NFL. He's come a long way, and we can't wait to see if he fulfills his dreams. Irma Gerd Girl. It must be weird to become an internet celebrity, especially when it's because of a picture from your past. Maggie Goldenberger knows this firsthand. A photo of her making a funny face and holding up goosebump books went viral in 2013. The photo is now known as Irma Gerd Girl and was taken when Goldenberger was in 6th grade. She claims that she used to get dressed up and take silly photos with her friends, and for some reason, the internet loved this one. Thankfully, she's been able to separate herself from the meme because she was just playing pretend. Though she doesn't understand her internet fame, she doesn't dwell on it either. She's one of the few internet celebrities who hasn't tried to profit from her fame. She instead is working in Phoenix, Arizona as a cardiac nurse. She doesn't tell new people about her meme past, but that doesn't keep some people from wanting to take selfies with her. In the future, she still has no plans of profiting from the fame. All she wants to do is live a normal life and travel the world. Out of everyone on this list, Irma Gerd Girl seems the most grounded despite her popularity. Ken Bone. If you're a fan of American politics, there's a good chance you know exactly who Ken Bone is. For those of you who don't, let's bring you up to speed. During the second U.S. presidential debate, undecided voters asked the candidates a series of questions. One of those people happened to be Ken Bone, who wanted to know details of the candidates' energy policies. The internet quickly fell in love with Bone for his name and seemingly gentle appearance. Online viewers of the debate were so fascinated with the red sweater-wearing man that no one even paid attention to the candidates' answers. Memes featuring Bone soon exploded on Twitter, and he began trending on the social media site. A week after going viral, he hosted an Ask Me Anything forum on Reddit, where users discovered his less than desirable past posts. Sadly, his sweet persona was tarnished, and his 15 seconds of fame were up. So what is Mr. Kenneth Bone up to these days? You might be surprised to learn that he's trying his hand in the comedy scene. People spotted him performing a stand-up comedy routine in Chicago in early 2017. He also now has a verified Twitter account and more than 200,000 followers. This is not bad for a guy who just wanted to know the future of energy in the US. Tanning mom. In 2012, Patricia Krenzel was arrested for trying to sneak her 5-year-old daughter into a tanning booth. A news story covering the arrest went viral, and thus Tanning Mom was born. Many people criticized Krenzel for her parenting skills, but it was her bizarre appearance thanks to her addiction to tanning that really had people scratching their heads. She looked so tan that she didn't even look the same race anymore. To make matters worse for herself, Tanning Mom said her haters were probably jealous, fat, and ugly. Ultimately, a judge found her not guilty of her charges of child endangerment due to lack of evidence. That didn't keep Krenzel from becoming so famous that she was even parodied on Saturday Night Live. Thankfully, these days, Tanning Mom has calmed down her tan addiction. She's looking much healthier, and her skin is noticeably paler. It's obvious that she hasn't given up catching some rays, but she no longer resembles a piece of beef jerky. It isn't all sunshine for this internet star. She now receives backlash for her over-the-top posts to Twitter instead of her over-the-top appearance. As of 2017, it seems like she has checked out from being in the spotlight with no intentions of returning. Scumbag Steve. Being an internet celebrity isn't always what it's cracked up to be. That is especially true when your face is the internet's poster child of a scumbag. In 2011, a photo taken of Blake Boston by his mother went viral. In the picture, you can see Boston wearing a backward cap and a large fur-rimmed coat. For some reason, someone decided to turn this picture into a meme to make fun of every shady person you've ever run into. The meme, now known as Scumbag Steve, was made even more famous thanks to being featured on popular websites like BuzzFeed and Tumblr. It shouldn't be surprising that This Is His Newfound Fame didn't go over so well with Boston. His mother felt horrible that her photo had become the source of internet ridicule aimed towards her son. Thankfully, in the years since his rise to stardom, Boston has expected his stardom. He even dropped an entire rap album dedicated to the meme. He's been able to cash in on his online persona with a clothing deal from Urban Outfitters. He now hopes to help other unsuspecting unsuspecting people who are turned into memes deal with their newfound online fame. Overly attached girlfriend. This next internet star became famous thanks to Justin Bieber. Okay, that isn't exactly true, but let us explain. In 2012, the famous pop star hosted an online contest where he invited fans to submit their girlfriend versions of his popular song Boyfriend. Being a die-hard believer, Lena Morris wanted to try her luck and entered the contest. The Texas native went all out for her submission and adopted an obsessive girlfriend persona for her video. She uploaded her entry to YouTube and it quickly started gaining attention. She noticed that she was getting more comments than her friends, and to her surprise, the video was going viral. Ultimately, she didn't win the contest, but she did earn a new career as an internet superstar. A snapshot from the video became a meme known as Overly Attached Girlfriend, which is popular worldwide. She was even a guest on Late Night with Jimmy Fallon in the height of her popularity. She now runs a YouTube channel where she gives commentary about pop culture and her life. She's amassed an impressive following of 1.2 million subscribers and shows no signs of slowing down. She's one internet star that has found a way to keep her light shining. MySpace Tom. If you were between the ages of 18 and 24 in the mid-2000s, there's a pretty good chance you had a MySpace profile. One person who was a staple on the popular social media site was MySpace Tom. As the co-founder of the site, he took the liberty of automatically adding every user as a friend, making him a household name in the process. MySpace Tom's real name is actually Tom Anderson, and he sold MySpace in 2005 for more than $580 million. The world hasn't seen much of him since, and many forgot that he was even a pop culture staple back in the day. So what exactly is MySpace Tom up to today? He ditched the office life and is now traveling the world. In 2011, Anderson found a new passion in photography and adventures around the globe to document any interesting subject along the way. Here's a photo he took of a man while traveling in China. Isn't it stunning? Who knew he had such an artistic eye? It looks like he's having fun living the high life, and we can vicariously live through him and his stunning photos. Is anyone else getting the sudden urge to drop it all and travel the world? We sure are. Which one of these internet celebrity updates surprised you the most? Start a conversation in the comment section below. And for more viral superstars, check out 10 people who are trending for no reason. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe to The Taco.